Alright, this is it. This is the 28mm Canon macro lens. Inside the box, there's a lens, and you also get a sun visor. There's a sun visor right there. And that's all you get in the box. Now, a lot of people think that a macro lens has one purpose, which is to take macro photos. And yes, it definitely does serve that purpose to the point that you notice things you've never seen before. But it also works just like if you were to buy a 28mm lens. And that's what I think is special about this lens. Alright, so for this particular EFM lens, it comes in at $300, and that's an affordable price for most people. Now this lens is an f3.5 with a 28mm focal length, which means you're going to get focal length compression. When you use a tighter focal length, it makes the background bigger, so that's going to get you really good portrait shots, and also it's good for macro, because that's what it's intended to do. Now one other thing too is that this lens, it's not super fast with focusing. Whenever you try and focus just to a normal 28mm focal length and not super close up to any subject, that's when it kind of gets a little slow. If you see here, this is when I'm going to put my hand close to the camera, and as I pull away, it's trying to focus in the background. It takes like maybe 5 seconds, maybe 10 at most. And honestly, for me, if you're trying to do something that's really fast movement or something like that, where you're trying to film someone, this isn't the lens for you. If you're wanting to buy this lens, this is the lens that is the cheap lens, but it's also perfect for videography and for photos at the cheaper price point. And that brings me back to my last question. Who is this lens for? Well, what I think this is for people that are just getting into videography or photography, especially if they want to take macro photos. This lens is good for macro photography and also any close tied up shots that you want to get. And this lens is going to get you in at a cheaper price point if you buy any M series, EFM series lens capable cameras. Now, I love this lens. I'm going to be using it for the rest of the product videos, so any product videos that you see in the future are going to be used with this lens. So, with that being said, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. That really helps me a lot to get this channel growing. I know it's a super small channel, but if you guys can help me out, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want, and I'll see you guys in the next review. Thanks.